All right, welcome everybody to this Sunday afternoon here in the U.S. We are IVRL Summer Showdown Week 6 EU matchup of the week here on Sunday. Beginners versus Dead Logic. Now, we do have 9 out of 10 members currently in the lobby waiting on our 10th member to come in. And we want to welcome everybody in. Hope you guys are having a wonderful Sunday fun day. Ain't nothing better than a little onward to fill in our Sundays. I also have a matchup tonight, 7 o'clock Eastern time. Maybe we'll get a caster for that. But there's all sorts of matchups tonight. Hopefully the casters all step in tonight and take a few somewhere. But lots of matchups here on Sunday. But this is one that I had to grab. I wanted to watch this incredible matchup. It's going to be a great matchup. Dead Logic versus Beginners. Looks like all 10 members are here. Looks like we're changing sides, so I'm going to have to jump in there and switch over the names. Playing a little trickaroo on me. Right. What's up, Jazzy? Good to see you. Appreciate you being here. Hopefully we get lots of people joining in, watching this wonderful matchup we got going on here. And as you can tell, we are on Snow Peak. Snow Peak is map 1 of 2 here in the IVRL Summer Showdown week number 6. Yeah, Trip. Yeah. That's what I'm talking about. Maybe we can talk to DPI a little bit, and if you can hack into the helicopters, you know, maybe you can use them, at least shoot the minigun or fire a missile across the map. Must be nice, Trip. Must be nice. Drinking on the beach. Here's a beach right here for you, Trip. Look at this beach. White sandy beach right here for you. Probably similar to what you're looking at right now. Got to be pretty much the same. But first OBJ of the day, double hanger. Double hanger. A little bit exposed out in the open, but also a little bit of close quarters. You know, you got these Hescos right here. There's a spicy spot to cap from right here behind this Hesco. Get right up in here, you can cap, whip out that tablet, punch in that 7-digit code. A lot of times I'll play a guy back here is trying to stay cover, but he cannot see behind that that Hesco right there. Right, let's get back into scoreboard. Just take a look at things. Again, Beginners versus Dead Logic. Now, second map will be sand, so we do have a little, what do you call it, ice and fire, fire and ice type of thing out in the desert, in the tundra. Let's see who plays better in each location. Now, in the IVRL Summer Showdown, it is a Summer Showdown summer tournament to get ready for the new IVRL Season 1. They did a small 6-7 week tournament to work out the bugs, figure out what works, what the players like and don't like, which maps are league worthy. So the first map is going to be somewhat of a regular, solid type of a league map. It's been through its trial and errors. They know it works, and that is Snow Peak. The second map will be a beautiful map done by Koi's, and it is sand, and it is a custom map done by one of our own players in the league, and you know, it's still going through its trial and errors, working on updates, and it's going to be a spicy one for sure. Jump in here to Dead Logic. Let's take a look at these rosters. Beginners, we got Dr. Killinger, Strayjack, Icy Woods, Pause, and Smoils. That is the Beginners lineup. And on Dead Logic, we have Kiri, Snow, Oaks, Furious Daddy, and Novius.
I think we had someone else watching it. I think Smo's just confirmed.
So somewhat of a quick spawn.
Don't go through that gap.
We got 3 moving south, 2 staying in kind of the central mound area. Paz is taking a look there at the bunker. Make sure nobody's hiding out, nobody's flanking. Smoyle's looking down the lake. Not really seeing anybody. Dedge Logic is keeping a nice tight defense on OBJ. The only big pusher is Snow. He's in a very precarious spot here. He can get picked off or spotted from one side or the other, but he also can get those kills coming through. If he stays nice and quiet, he is going to be a big factor here in this first round. Now, the only thing is those little huts or shacks that he's waiting in are penetrable. So if they were to start pre-firing or spot him, he has nowhere to go. Let's see if Stray Jack pre-fires. He is looking at the shack, knowing that it's a spot. Make sure the body isn't clipping. Don't see any body parts clipping through. Nope, he's staying well away from the wall to make sure that he doesn't clip. Very smart. Holding a tight angle. Stray Jack knows that's a popular spot, a good flank spot. Keeping an eye on it. They're going to have to do something about that spot. Paz coming through the south here. He's going to have Novius to worry about. It all depends on when... So Icy Woods just laying down some fire. He doesn't technically see anybody. Stray Jack does get Snow. He was in that shack. He must have came, right behind the window. Again, if you're caught in there, there's nowhere else to go. That's the problem with that spot right there. But excellent work by Stray Jack. Icy Woods just laying down fire, probably shooting the sniper tower because the walls are penetrable in the sniper tower. Just shoot it. What's up, Doc? How you doing, Doc Aqua? Good to see you in here. No co-cast. I am both. I am me, and me is I. Beginners take a nice slow approach here on offense. No reason to get too much of a hurry. 3 minutes to get over there yet. Take one mound at a time, one layer at a time, clear it out. It all depends when Novius decides to peek. Who we got? Icy Woods looking down toward Novius. All right, flash going out here right on the other side of Sniper Tower because people like to hide behind these Hescos and behind the sandbags. What up, Absent-Minded? Good to see you too. Appreciate y'all being here. Oh, excellent frag if somebody was on the other side of that mound. I mean, wow, pause. Man, that's a place people play too. They'll sit right here and wait for them to come. Excellent shot right there. Another air frag.
It's not. Well, it's a shot.
Smoyles thought he saw something. Wasn't quite anything there. Stray Jack moving up on these North Hesco walls. Novius is down. He downed Icy Woods. But Killinger does come in for the refrag. Pause should be able to come over and get Icy Woods revived there. Stray Jack getting close to objective. Oaks is in a great spot, but he can't see Stray Jack. Oh, Furious Daddy does get Stray Jack, but Stray Jack is still alive. Not any longer. We still got Pause. Icy Woods is down. And Smoyle's working up the lake. Oaks on objective. Furious Daddy in the south on the hangar. Pause needs to work over and get Icy. Does call out Furious right there. He saw Furious run there. Knows exactly where he's at. The smokes at objective cause a lot of concern and distraction towards the defense. Oh, Furious Daddy, excellent shot there. Coming right over that snow wall.
I killed 2 of them.
Pause. Oh, nice shot by Pause. Getting both with the single shot through both of each other. Wow, what a lineup. Both of them were lined up perfectly for Pause just to unleash on both of them. Pause running in for a cap. Kerry is the only one up. Kerry flashed himself, and Pause does get the kill right on objective. Excellent work there. would have been nice to have the big screen up. All right. Let's get those scores figured out here. Beginners going up 1-0 on map 1. You are right, absent-minded. It is going to be a great match. I mean, just the way the look on the first round went, I mean, you can tell that this is going to be a back-and-forth type of battle. Two very powerful EU teams. Beginners always being on the top of the league rankings. I mean, you know, they've always been top 5 for the longest time. But Dead Logic with an impressive lineup here. Carry, Snow, Oaks, Furious Daddy, and Novius. They're not going to go easy on them, that's for sure. So, beginners are going to come out with everything they got. I know we ain't got no predictions, but how about it, chat? Why don't you throw down in the chat who's going to win, maybe what the score is on the first one. Will it be a 5-4 victory? Will it be a 5-0? 6-0? Come on, lay it on me. And as always, just drop in the chat. Make sure the sounds are good. Let me know everything's working properly. I don't want it to go on for too long that you aren't enjoying the stream here.
No.
Okay. Just give you that one. You can throw them.
You guys trading?
One of them likes to come up to the northwest tower also.
Throwing smokes.
I'm gonna face one more.
Yeah.
Good defensive smokes. This gives them the opportunity to cross back here in the south-southwest without being seen, just in case they get that quick spawn over there. But the spawn happens to come from the garage, so no worries on that. See where all 5 of these members are going to head. It looks like they're going to stay towards the south. Going to do a 3-2 push. Now they get up here, they got extra mounds to push through, so they may end up splitting up a little bit more. Shots coming out. Snow may have seen them in the back. That's an impressive view if Snow did see them back there by the sniper tower. Looks like he did spot somebody. He is being extra cautious, sending out that pre-fire. Novius and Oaks pushing up here in the south. All 4 focused in the south, 1 push in the lake near the bunker. The only thing about the bunker is they're going to have to worry about Paws and Stray Jack. They might be able to get a shot on Stray Jack being up in that sniper tower, or up on that mound, depending if he peeks around the side or not. Does have great coverage from the lake. But he's also got a great view. I like this view right here. This is an excellent view. Right over the fence wall, you can see that middle section. Very nice.
Tagged one on Sandbag Hill. Don't know if he's dead or not.
Does not. Laying down some more fire, looking for Novius or Snow. Somebody threw a grenade. I didn't see no line come from this side. These guys are trying to deal with that. Oh, Snow does get icy right there. One of the last bullets he fired before ducking down. And that's what's great about that M249 there that Snow has is, you know, you got 200, 250 rounds. Can't remember if it's 200 or 250 on that 249. But you can shoot for a long time and not run out of bullets. I mean, who really likes to reload, right? And then you just get to pre-fire anything you want. But obviously, everybody hears where you're at. So, you know, if you're going to pre-fire, don't try to stay hidden. See, the Smoil's going to have to deal with Furious here. A little bit of elevation differences. So Furious is tucked down. He is able to sneak up just under Smoil's nose, as per se. but at some point he's going to get exposed. Nice little tucked in spot there. More shots coming from Snow. Most likely just a lot of pre-fire. We know this engagement's going to happen here shortly. Ooh, Novius does get Killinger, the MK-18. I hate to be missing all that action, but I know somebody's about to die here. Furious does hear the callouts. He thinks he's up in the tower. Is he going to pop up? No, what a trade. But Smoils is still up.
By the tower with the guy.
Smoils does give that call out.
Lane 4 enemy behind that hill.
Now these guys do hear their call outs from the enemy here on the down.
What's the first? Big blocks.
Snow does get that confirmation there.
Yeah, I know.
Down to 2, 4v2 here. These guys are putting Dead Logic in, in a tough spot. Only 2 members left for beginners. Straight Jack is on OBJ. Pause is working up. He's getting a little nervous, has to protect objectives. He's going to run out in the open a little bit. Does see Novius. Novius fires back. Novius does come victorious in that matchup.
-1.
Novius is a robot. Confirmed. Got it. Remembering the 7-digit code. Gonna raid this body, see if he's got anything good.
Go for USV all 3 sides. I think there's 1 or 2 left. I don't remember.
Okay, Novius is an AI. Got it. Oh, wow. Oh, shooting over on the Straight Jack. Gets that last one. Dead Logic. Bring the victory here. On round 2, map 1. How about it, folks? Man, 1-1. Hey, Chip. How's it going, Chip? Fume, how are you guys today? I mean, what else better to do on Sunday Fun Day? Middle of the afternoon here in the U.S. Let's see, what time would it be over in EU? Depends where you're at, I'm guessing, but it's, 8, 9 o'clock at night. So, we appreciate y'all being here. Taking a look at that scorecard a bit. Pause 3-1 there for the beginners. Doing well. Nice spread from Dead Logic. Novius 3-1. 2 kills apiece for Furious and for Snow. Ooh, absent-minded. Got the prediction down. 5-3 going to beginners. See how that goes. Blizzard, how you doing, buddy? Love seeing everybody here. Love seeing the chat fire off. Keeps me entertained in between rounds, so keep it up, folks. We are going to the spiciness of Killbox. We call it Killbox. I'm sure everybody has their own terminology for it. But Dead Logic going on defense and Killbox. And we have Garage spawn for the offense. So they will be having probably a tunnel-heavy push.
Stay cool and relaxed.
Yeah, I can predict the future. Down to magic. Totally not knowing their strengths.
Well, see, Novius, you are an AI. If you could predict the future, I knew it. I knew it. It's good. All 5. Well, they're staying outside. They're not gonna try out the tunnels. They're gonna stay away from the close quarters. Ooh, Oaks gets carry. How did? Oh, my goodness. Don't know how that happened.
Power shots.
They must have went different ways in the tunnel and came around the corner. So Dead Logic down 1 man. Maybe they wanted a challenge and they figured this is the best way to do it. Beginners just aren't tough enough. We're going to have to bring ourselves down to a 5v4. I don't think they're going to be ready for Novius here. But, I mean, with everybody out here, Icy Woods did see Novius. Now they know. Now Novius is in trouble because now he's faced up against 4 beginners right in front of him. Flash coming out, Frag coming out. But I mean, what Novius is doing is also delaying their push a little bit. Now, they got 4 guys. Oh, Novius does get 1. Oh, air frag come right over top. Excellent job.
Fuck, we lost someone. Beta 4, Echo 4.
Killings, you're not happy about losing someone on that flank. But Novius did a great job. They used a lot of utility to get rid of him, and they lost a person. So that is, you know, a victory for Novius. Even though he died and only got 1 player out of it, think about it. They threw 2 frags, a flash, it looked like. I mean, they wasted a lot of utility and a little bit of time and a player. So not all bad there for Novius. Excellent job on Dead Logic's side, although they did team kill, so that doesn't help any.
Paul, do you have any?
3 pushing the north. Probably going to see them split up a bit here. 1 going in each doorway. Who's still out back? Smoils. Smoils is watching the garage. Make sure nobody is going to flank them. Don't really see any flanks happening. Everybody's inside what I like to call kill box, or what we call kill box. Chat, tell me what you guys call it. What do you call this upper room here in Snow Peak? I'd love to hear other people's terminologies. I see decided going through North Tunnel. Also Killinger going through North Tunnel. And Stray Jack's going to hold this edge here, make sure.
Northeast clear.
Tunnel's clear. Dr. Killinger, who is captain of beginners. They want to make sure that nobody's going to flank them when they finally go through this doorway over here.
Alpha outside the 2-1. I don't have a flash, so...
I love banging off walls and mountains, so if you haven't noticed already. I have a drone. I tend to not try to fly it. Now, most of you are going to wonder about the blood that just flew out right there on Icy Woods. It's a glitch in the game. If you hold your gun close enough to you while you shoot, you tend to... It tends to hit you but not harm you. So you see a lot of friendly blood splatter, I guess you can call it. But it's not injuring the person, and they're not getting shot at by somebody with lag. So smoke on the doorway, causing a lot of concern for Furious Daddy. He's going to hear it. The smoke does block audio and visual, so they can hear the smoke, and it can kind of hide footsteps as well. So they keep firing through that doorway to keep those guys occupied. Stray Jack is going to work his way up here. Stray Jack's going to go through the tunnel. I don't believe Killinger and Icy are going to try to push inside this doorway yet. They're going to wait for their other 2 players to come up. We lost 1 here. Oh, pause is back.
Smalls. Alpha was close.
Smoils is coming up on the lake. He's going to probably push right through this doorway here. Stray Jack is in the tunnels. And look at the patience on the offense here. You know, they all made it to the door to get to objective, but they're waiting for all 4 members to get there so they can push, you know, together. Again, more shots in the doorway. They're not pushing through. They're just making sure nobody comes out to them. And they all going to push at the same time. You're going to see it here in the last 30 seconds. And man, I mean, if Dead Logic can hold this with 3 players inside, I better get inside because it's about to go off here. Oaks throwing out, what? Maybe a grenade. Doesn't quite get it. Make it out the doorway. There's going to be a lot going down here. Let's see how this plays out. Here they come. Entering. Stray Jack getting Snow. Oaks getting Killinger. Icy looking for Oaks. Furious Daddy is blinded, just firing everywhere. But he's giving away his position. Icy Woods coming behind Oaks and Furious Daddy getting both. And there is that massive push going right into kill box there. And that, folks, right there, if you haven't seen it before, or if you're a newer team and you don't understand why you don't push as a group, that is the perfect example of why you push as a group. I don't know if I catch any of that last little bit on replay or not. No, I won't. Got to talking too much, but That's that high-level, impressive teamwork. They had one member all the way out to the lake. Everybody was at the doorway, and they held still. You know, they kept fire in there just to keep them, you know, defenders inside, not pushing out, but they waited for all 4 members to get there and get ready and push at the same time. And you're inside a little box, 3v4. You got 4 members pushing on you hard, firing. It's hard to justify where you want to look, and you know, it just becomes total chaos, and the other team is going to come out victorious in that 9 times out of 10. Excellent job by beginners. Dead Logic, you know, it really turned on them on that TK, unfortunately. That brought them down 1 member. And it does something mentally to you. So the person, I can't remember who it was that TK'd the other one, but you know, it does something mentally to you that whole time. The rest of that round, you're thinking, you know, you're a little down on yourself, feeling a little guilty. So it doesn't help any for sure. Right, let's see what's going to happen here. Thank you, Blizzard.
In a big tunnel.
What?
Blizzardvark? Blizzardvark, right? Blizzardvark? I would like a dictionary spelling on how you pronounce that.
I'll be back.
I'll be back.
I'll be back.
Dead Logic still in good spirits, knowing that they are facing one of the top teams in the world, and they're still holding their own. Looks like beginners are taking a little more of an aggressive approach. 1 in the far north, 1 heading through tunnels, and 2 in the tunnels and 2 inside objective. Close enough to where they all can, you know, rotate back soon. So if something starts to happen in one area, they're all able to rotate back as quickly as they can. Novia is checking the North Horseshoe Tunnel. Pre-fire on the side. You know, a lot of people like to be calm and quiet, or not calm, but
Voices in the hallway.
quiet and secretive. But they know you're out there somewhere. So if it's a spot you need a pre-fire, pre-fire. Who cares if you give away your position a little bit? They know you're coming anyway. There's only so many ways you can come into this kill box. Tunnel is one of them. One staying back, watching for flanks, folks. I see in a nice spot. It's got a great view all the way down to the hangar.
Good stuff, Darren.
Was a C4 outside. It's a nice position. If it had been tucked around the side a little bit more, could have been protective. Snow running through tunnels, just pre-firing. Oh, there is a flashlight. There's going to be a C4 right here on the edge. They know. So they know there's somebody here playing a little trickery, so he doesn't want to push that corner. Excellent job by Snow. Oh, but he decides to try it anyway. Please don't. Straight Jack finds another one outside. He's going to push outside, but Fury Daddy is right there waiting for him at the doorway. Killinger coming out for the refrag.
I got 1. Novius is dead.
Killinger does know he's there. Oh, Furious Daddy does get Killinger, but he's only down. Callouts are going to come out.
Outside, 1 more from the west. Pushing.
Oh, and Icy does see what that. Oh, look at that communication. Even though Furious Daddy did get him, he got 2. Icy came out for the refrag. Snow coming out through the tunnels. Pause does get him. Y'all got to slow down a little bit. I can't keep up. Okay, thank you. All right. Oaks, last man up. At this is the time you need to stay a little bit quiet. When you're the last man up and they don't know where you're at, and you're in a little protective cover, stay quiet for the time being. Oaks has over 2 minutes left, and the objective's right inside, so there is no rush. He needs to wait, listen for any audio. Like, he can hear Paws run around. You can see him turning. So he knows when he goes inside, someone is to the right. Paws is going through tunnel, double checking. Oaks taking a wide stance on this corner, on this doorway. Here comes Paws. Oh, Oaks knows he's right here beside the door. Sees him drop his flashlight. He's got a pistol with a flashlight on the end, trying to blind any entrance, but the pistol does go the wrong way. Oh, he takes shots, but now they know he's here. Icy's coming out. Oh, he gets Icy. Oaks coming out, getting Paws. Oh, he shoots at Paws, doesn't, but Paws comes out victorious. Excellent job by beginners.
Like there were 2 of them. Were there 2 of them?
Beginners taking 3-1 lead here so far. Map 1, IVRL, Summer Showdown, Week 6, EU matchup of the week. Pretty nice spread across the board on the KDs, and it, you know, I'm sure in the last few days I've casted multiple times, and you'll hear me every time. KD is not everything. We do highlight it because it's the only thing we can technically go off stats with, but KD isn't everything. Sometimes, like I've mentioned before, you're the one that's sitting in the lure, last man up on the objective. You are the last guy, last chance to hold it, and everybody else is fighting those battles while you're sitting there. You have one of the most important jobs, guarding, you know, the goal, that, you know, the part that matters the most in the game. But yet, you know, you don't see people half the time. You don't see any defenders because your other guys are on the front lines. So the KD will show more on the front line guys, all the action, who get the shots. So we don't like to highlight too much on them because it literally could be, you know, you did your job every single round, did nothing wrong, held it, protected the objective, but never really got to see any action. So. Go over to single hanger here.
All we gotta do is shoot them on cap and we'll be fine.
Right, yeah.
Yep. All they have to do is protect it.
Fucking team kill me this time, please.
I will do my best. No guarantees.
Fucking you best. God damn.
Yeah, it's frustrating, but it happens. If you say you've never
Too far away. You don't have enough
like
money.
Sharknado, huh? That makes no sense, Blizz. Makes no sense. I'm just gonna tell you right now. But
Guys,
as I was saying, if you go out there and say you never team killed, you're lying. You're absolutely lying.
I see. Shoot the walls.
Yeah, but I don't know if
if
he's
you-
still there. That gives away info for nothing, really.
Well, he saw you anyway.
Two great points right there by both guys. If you get a quick spawn on an offense and they don't know where you're at, and you start shooting early, you give that positioning away. But again, Icy was in one of them spots where, you know, somebody can see him before he sees them. So if you see somebody, it's best to start pre-fire and try to get that, maybe give away your position. Nobody really pushing Lake yet. Furious Daddy trying to stay prone, but that's what's hard about the headset, you know, being in the headset. You feel like in your headset that you're hidden behind a wall, but as you can tell, his whole head is exposed. But he thinks in his headset that he is tucked down. So in your headset, this is not laying down completely, but sort of, and that's what your avatar does when you're doing that. So it would be better if he was laying down completely. He would be more undercover. As you can tell, head is still exposed. The Smoils decided to peek this side, which is pretty dangerous because you have all 5 members that could possibly see you from this edge. And again, if you're new to the game, not really sure, you know, never put a headset on and played this game, you know, let's take a look at what these guys see. This is what we see in the game.
Ты слышишь меня?
All he's holding this, making sure nobody pushes on him. But you see that head right there? That's what's happening to him. It's so tough being stuck up here in the northeast. Because you're looking down on them, which is good, but they're completely undercover. They have so much to hide behind. All you have is this one mountain. As soon as you come around one of the edges, you're exposed, and there's nothing really you can do about it. Icy Woods at the Bunker Hescos. See, Pause is on the other mountain. Taking their time. They're not getting very aggressive. Icy putting on shots where potential players might be, but also drawing attention. And this will allow his other players to possibly move. And that's what Killinger's doing now. All them players started focusing on those guys. That was their plan a little bit here. Allows Killinger to come around the mountainside. Another spot a lot of people like to play defenses right here. But you are protected from that side. Still 5v5 after almost over 3 minutes. Killinger shooting at the sniper tower, which is a fiery meta spot. Pause, nice shot on Furious Daddy. Pause is coming up the opposite side of the lake. He's going to be uncontested for the most part. Oh, that's Stray Jack, my fault. Pause pushing up the center.
1 minute 58.
Got the guy on the sandbags. Three inside objective. They just do not want to cap. That's why they're all tucked in. If the offensive beginners would come in and get the cap, they would lose the map 5-3.
1 minute.
Kiri needs to come out of that side there.
That's
Trade with Novius. Stray Jack coming in. Icy does get Kiri. Trade, and shot. You know, they just surrounded objective. They surround the hangar and they move in at once. I mean, anybody out there, new teams watching, teams that aren't as quite coordinated, that's what the beginners do. That's what the high-level teams do. They stay together, they attack together, and they pounce, as per se, on the enemies at once. Surround it, move in at once. And it's always been around that 1 minute time frame. You know, 30 seconds to 1 minute. Once everybody's in there, everybody move in, throw some utility, take advantage of all the chaos. Beginners going up 4-1, map 1 here. Come on, Blizz, you're gonna have to do better than that for me. Sharknado, Blizzardvark. Yeah. Blizzardvark. I'm just playing. Right. Ooh, we did not have mirror spawns. We have Lake, we have single hanger and double hanger.
Gotcha, the last moment.
I'll just yell out to you.
And this is one of those, it's tough for the offense. When do you finally take shots?
It fixes itself as the round goes on.
So as soon as you shoot from this side of the lake, they know that's where the entire team is. Right now, you know, the beginners don't know where these guys are loading in the map at. So once that first shot comes out on this side of the lake, everybody knows. So until you get spotted, you want to make as much progression as possible before they realize you're on this side. And it looks like maybe the beginners are thinking they would get maybe a mirror spawn. Everybody's focused towards the north a little bit here. Yep, they finally spotted them. You can hear them. They spawn in the south. Stray Jack does get snow. Snow is still up. Oh no, he did not get Stray Jack.
I have no idea where I was shot from. You can probably revive me if you like crouch or bring smoke or something.
Where's Stray Jack?
They're not right on there.
Ooh, right on the sniper tower.
I think.
Man, it's a long shot. Excellent shot by Stray Jack. It's one thing I don't. Yeah, it's gonna be tough for Novius. He's pushing up here by himself. Now, best thing for him to do is get close and just stop and wait. If he tries to do this on his own, there's too many people for him to try to go against. But you pushed up so fast, again, that you're way ahead of your team, and now you're kind of exposed waiting for them to come around. That's a nice little spot there by Stray Jack. Stray Jack has no idea Novius is down here. Novius has been super quiet. He does have utility. Looks like a smoke. Needs to get his gun up. They don't think people play on this side of the fence line. They think they play on the other side for the most part. But with that smoke in hand, if he decides to throw that, Stray Jack is going to stand up and spot him. Novius is... Ooh, he made noise. It's the tough part about Stray Jack right now. He doesn't want to speak and talk too much. Ooh, but he does see it. Does see an enemy over by bunker.
One by bunker, boxes, almost after friendly.
Novius does hear this. Novius is going to block all the audio cues and visuals. Oaks does get pause. What's Novius's play? His best play would have been to step up, take that shot.
2 down on me.
Icy up by Killbox. Icy gets carried by Killbox as well. Oh, Novius does finally take that peek. Pause is down.
-3.
Smoils is the only one close to objective.
No, he's just by the tower. He's just by the tower. He's running past the gate. He's on my body now.
Oh, Novius does need to get inside. Smoils rushing on objective. He's going to come around the backside here. They know he's here. He's got to stop looting when you're so close. You just have no idea somebody's coming around. Oh, what an excellent flash. Does get him, but Icy through the doorway. Did not expect that. That was an amazing flash. If he would have turned that corner and came around and got Smoils, wow. That was an excellent flash, knowing somebody's going to be coming around there. But he was not expecting Icy Woods to push that from the opposite side. Beginners taking map 1, 5-1. I do believe they will rehost, and we'll have to back out and get back in it. that's currently what's happening. So stick with us. It'll only be a minute. I will see you at sand.
He needs to be quiet though.
He's right underneath though. Spartan's coming out the front door. Spartan didn't see him. Spartan didn't see him. Wow, they came out just based on time.
Just underneath the crouch.
He's going for a cap too. He's got tablet out. Oh my god, no. Wow.
They had enough time.
Microwaves. Top of his head. Just short of it. The Hulk peeks out on the center, but the sniper gets the tag. Snakebite gets the res. They're both up. One in the 3-story. The attacker is a little bit off of objective. Shots breaking out for Organic. He gets both of them. And then he clicks.
But it might be better to hold them off, of course, but we can actually also make some crosses.
One drummer now gets the firefight takedown. Wow. Organic P's with the sniper. Drummer gets it. Sickness gets ring bumps on the other side. Daddy Spartan hitting the drummer. Maybe? No. Organic P still has it. Rotating this way. He's gonna get picked off. He goes down. Honda objective tablet out. Fog cabin again outside. Honda's
Not
cabin.
moving again.
Is that a frag? Is
Fog
that a
cabin.
frag? Oh, that was a frag. That was almost a friendly frag. Fog doesn't make the rotation. And Legacy take 2 points. He's trying to get up there.
Drummer is deadly at short range as well as long range with his 12 times, so this might not go down.
All right, I want to welcome everybody back. Hope you enjoyed that little intermission and those clips going on there. I know in the intermission clips you did see a fine member of ours, Drunk Drummer, and we just want to recognize that recently Drunk Drummer did lose his life, and we just want to, you know, all of you guys out there, if you could, please say a prayer for Drunk Drummer and for his family. Unexpected loss of life for him. And he was a longtime member of the Onward community, well known, very, very good guy, and you know, things like that we hate to see. Just you know, it's sad. It's very sad, and I would appreciate anybody out there that could, currently watching, take a moment, say a quick prayer for Drunk Drummer and his family. And back to the action here. IVRL Summer Showdown Week 6. We have the EU matchup of the week. Beginners versus Dead Logic. We're going to map 2, which is sand. Waiting for that 5th member of Def Logic to come in, but while we're at it, let's take this look at this beautiful map of sand. We're at a very high elevation type look here. Get an idea of a little bit of like map creation. A lot of time and a lot of effort goes into map creation. It's a beautiful map here by Koi's. recently updated just a few weeks ago. Sand has almost doubled in size. Now, what you're seeing, the entire map is not playable. As we get closer, you're going to see a little difference in the sand colors around the city and the outskirts. That is the square map of sand that you can play. But you can see the walking trails on the exterior. You can now walk and run and attack and fight on the exterior of the walls, which leaves a lot of opportunities for flanking and entering throughout the doorways, you know, on all corner or all sides, you know, of the map itself. Still a lot of similar buildings. So radio tower really has still been there, obviously. This central building, billboard building, garage, got automotive shop. It's still the same. You know, fruit stand or fruit courtyard, what it used to be. It used to not have these solid walls. It used to have some penetrable, like, you know, leather, you know, or some type of drapery walls that used to be penetrable. But now you got these solid walls with a lot of doors and windows. So there will be an objective that isn't here. Very tough to defend that one just because it's, you know, you are still open, you are behind walls, but with all the windows and doors, you really have to be careful. This tunnel is still similar. And then over here in the well objective, we'll have an objective over here by this well. They've created a lot of these other, you know, two-story buildings and stuff for more protection. But Koi's has been working hard to get this map leak ready, man. I mean, there's a lot of time and effort goes into this, and these guys get nothing out of it. I mean, they don't, you know, they don't work for the company. These guys are players and friends of ours that create maps on their own time.
Well, then the guy.
C4 coming over. Oh, lands on top. Does not quite get to where he wants to go. Snow coming through. Pause is outside. Straight Jack does get Furious Daddy in here, radio tower room.
-1.
Novius getting Straight Jack there. Need our lasers. Lasers. These close quarter maps are so hard to cast on just because there's always so much action going on, but always so many walls and hidden spots. Excellent shot by Pause through the doorway. Pause does get, and Smoils do get Snow at the same time coming through that doorway, almost shooting each other. Down to 2. 2v4. Novius and Kiri. Killinger taking a wide flank here. He's going to go up on the top story of Billboard. Going to have great views, but also exposed more. Will Novius see Killinger? He does spot him. Waiting for that good shot. Oh, Kiri also spots him. Icy Woods through the doorway of center building gets Kiri. All down to Novius. 1v3. Novius, excellent M203 right there on the Smoils. Only downs him. Excellent shot, but those sounds did give away to Icy Woods. Beginners taking round 1 of map 2. Still got central building. Koi's likes to put a little fun in the game, so you got this water tower type container here, dripping a little water out. But if you actually shoot this wall, and a little water spits out at you, it's kind of cool. Do appreciate those little things. Sorry, playing around. It's game time. Get your game faces on.
Oh, it's this one, right? That's Lisbon? That's it. It's
one.
Yeah, this is different. I'm going up on that.
You changed something to 10.
And a lot of these guys, if you don't play, you know, daily pretty much, or practice these maps quite often, you know, there was a big change. And just as they were saying, I'm impressed. I mean, the map is a beautiful map. It offers a lot of different type of strategies.
They got quick spawn.
Echo 4. No, I didn't get him. One at the gate.
Injured, I need a rest.
He's still up by the radio tower.
You hear Kerry say he needs a res, but he really doesn't. So little mental tricks there trying to play on the enemy.
I'm like behind the door. Yeah.
Just because when you talk out loud, everybody can hear you, the enemy can hear you. So, you know, by Kerry trying to play a game of, hey, I'm down, come behind the door, he's trying to get the enemy to come over and confirm his body. Seems like they're a little bit smarter than that. Killinger in football courtyard. Snow, second story of, what building was that? Oh, automotive shop. Smoils and Paws still over here in the west, or the east, my apologies. Looking for anybody that could possibly be in front. Novius is in a great spot to get somebody if he doesn't peek the corner. Straight Jack getting
One down
Novice. Novelicious. We got a new player? I didn't even notice. Terrible caster. Kerry does get icy. Trading with him. They do find Novius in the market. We have 3 members of beginners over here.
Can you cover the objective alone from there, or do you need me to come back?
Furious Daddy, the only one at objective. Snow Stain and second story automotive, but Furious Daddy does get straight check with a J3. Paul's trying to clear out that second story, make sure nobody's up there taking fire
My
here
position.
against.
Fire
So,
repair.
they called him out.
Repair, one repair.
Oh, Paws does find him coming through the doorway. All down to Furious Daddy here. The only building inside objective room that you can hide in. It's not a big deal, only 3 beginners coming on you. Paws will go upstairs, gonna get that great angle down on everybody. Now the problem with Fierce Daddy is he's not guarding the objective very well, so if one of these guys drops in to try to get the cap, they possibly could. They can jump right through the window on these boxes. And Fierce Daddy does rotate, making sure nobody's on objective. Gonna find Paws coming through the doorway, and Paws does get him. Beginners taking another round here, map 2. Chat, what's going on, chat? Why y'all quiet? Did you all leave me? I'm by myself. And the objective only moves about 20 foot. Over here, new objective, new area. One thing this objective really does in the game is it's right next to this exterior doorway. So a lot of times people that have played this map, you know, often, they understand that this doorway is so close to objective and you can be completely covered until you get to this point, obviously. So if you can get out through here, you're only feet away from being on objective. But currently this week, still, until Wednesday when Koiz does his update, a lot of things are penetrable in this map. So if it's not stone or if it's not a wall, you can shoot through it. So like these boxes, you can shoot through the boxes. You can even shoot through the Humvee currently right now. Those boxes, any boxes you can shoot through. Fruit stands you can shoot through. So you have a lot of concealment on this map, but not a lot of cover as per se. So if someone thinks you're behind a box and they just shoot through the box, they're gonna kill you.
Try to flash towards the football. Those vans are so small.
My fucking legs.
Feels like we got one going outside. The rest of them are staying pretty tucked inside here. Straight Jack finding snow. Now
One
he is
down
hidden
north.
behind that the little fruit stand here. They have a nice line. You can see they got a nice line across the objective here. And one guarding the rear entrance. Smoils is looking at that rear entrance. The other four have created a nice, solid, straight line. Stray Jack getting a second. But Novius is coming through. Does pre-fire through those boxes. Gets him. Might be able to get that revive on Furious Daddy. Looks like he will.
Put that syringe in my ass, thanks.
Whoa. PG-13, fellas. Curie still waiting in center building here off that doorway. Looking for anybody he could possibly get. It's a great defense here. Straight line across. Nobody can cross this line without somebody seeing them. Nobody can come through that rear side without somebody seeing Smoils. It just all depends on how they play this out. Oh, Pause does get Novius.
What?
C4.
I'm down. There's one on me. I don't know how the fuck he hurt me, but...
Yeah, I killed him. Killed one on my side by support.
Curie does find Icy. Icy did pop his head out.
Ground floor warehouse.
Novelicious does see it. Nice shot on Novelicious. Great patience by the offense. The offense held the line right in front of him. Basically like a football game. Just held right in front of him and waited for them to start peeking their heads. Pause has a great angle all the way across.
It's me and you. I got this side. You got that side.
Leaving a lot of responsibility on Smoils. Smoils has to watch that back door and the opposite side. Pause does get Furious Daddy, who was over by the billboard. Novelicious getting Pause across the map, all down to Smoils here. Smoils does not want to get capped on. So it's right now it's all about, oh, he doesn't know Curie's the only over here as well. Wow, leaving objective wide open. But again, we're the casters. We see views that they don't see. They have no idea where these people are. With the trades and everything, they probably don't have a proper kill count. Now Malicious and Smoil's gonna trade. Curie being left is gonna give a point to Dead Logic.
It was actually all.
Don't count out Dead Logic. Sand is new to everybody, so you got somewhat even ground on map knowledge depending on how much you played it just in the last couple weeks. You know, if beginners haven't played much of Sand in the last couple of weeks and Dead Logic has, they're going to have a great advantage here. Map knowledge and positioning is a very important part of Onward and winning, you know, a matchup like this. You could be the best shot, you know, in Onward, but if you don't understand where they're coming from or where you can get shot from, then best shot, you know, that amazing shot and snapshot and quickness isn't that great. So not that great of an advantage anymore. Thank you, Care, getting that chat up and going. Oh yeah. Taking a look at that scorecard a bit. Again, it's the only stats we really have besides the score line. You know, I don't like to put too much on the KDs. There's a lot more that goes on to winning and losing a map without KDs. Appreciate y'all also listening to me, guys, in the background while you're doing your homework or grading homework or whatever you might be doing.
Oh, okay. There's one here. That's fucked.
This is such a weird
Yeah, I'm not sure I like the spawn.
I kind of want to just go around. Fuck it.
You can, Navi.
The lag. Yeah, I'm gonna
get shot from here?
You cannot get shot from there, but you can flank from here. I think we've understand that beginners take their time. They don't really rush too much, so flank is a great opportunity here. I see with an excellent view right here through the doorway and window of
He
Market.
fucked off, he's by the west wall.
Pause and Snow.
Repair pushing out.
Killinger gets down by Kiri. With the trade. Stray Jack watching that, not knowing if it was a trade or not. Novius right on objective, right behind the boxes. Again, all the boxes, well, he does have the rock wall in front of him at least to help protect him. Paz really looking for that spot. Does see Novius's head every now and then. Now Valicia's got that second story of billboard. Looking down, he's got Smoils off to his left. Wow, what a grenade by Novius. Saw it from a distance. Right in that doorway. Only Down's pause. And I do believe, I say it many times, almost every cast, I believe that the nades and the M203 grenades are a bit broken in the game right now. If you get hit with a grenade in the head, for the most part, you should die. You shouldn't be downed. Navius does hear Smoils coming up from his rear side, gets him. We were at a 3v1, basically, one available for a revive. Stray Jack has no chance of winning this without a little help from Pause, so he has to get there. Novius is coming up to get that confirmed. Does get the confirmed last second. Leaving Stray Jack all alone.
Where you shot the guy top.
Stray Jack still trying to revive him. Does not realize that he's dead. Novius is pushing it, knowing he's got extra members left.
Come on now. Good game.
Does Stray Jack drop his only syringe? If he's injured, he can only move so fast. So we'll see if he's got any speed or not. If he doesn't, he's gonna move real slow. Oh yeah, he's injured, he's bleeding out. That's the fastest he can move. And he pretty much just walked out in the open knowing that it wasn't getting any better. You seen it earlier, he took that syringe out and he tried to get Stray Jack with it. Whoever was down, I don't remember the name. And then he dropped it on the ground. And that was his only syringe. You get one unless you pay for a second. And what that did was he threw that one away. And then when he did get shot, it injured himself. And when you're injured enough, you go into kind of a slow mode. You're unable to run. And that's what you saw there. So unfortunate events there, but they knew that they were, you know, still have the advantage here of the first map winning 5-1. It is total points. So even if Dead Logic does come away with this map, they still have to, total points does come into play. And we are going to, we got, oh, radio tower. So radio tower is a little bit different than it used to be. Now it's a wide open space. They used to have a room that kind of blocked off this corner over here you can sit in, but no more room. And everything in here is penetrable. So there's really nothing to hide behind for the most part. And Koiz, I love what you did here with a little bit of nice touch of like the dust and the sand blowing in the air. When you're in your VR headset, you can see this as well. And it just, you know, things become more immersive that way. It just makes you feel like you're in the game. If anybody's watching, hasn't tried VR yet, I mean, you just absolutely have to. You have no idea the technology that is out there and what it feels like to be in virtual reality. Especially in an FPS game like Onward. Oh wow, what a flash. Snow getting pause. And then Smoyle's getting the instant refrag. Kiri right here with him. I don't think Smoyles has any idea Kiri's here. Kiri does get Smoyles. Killinger going for the refrag. Instantly getting that shot back on Kiri. And when you've played long enough, you understand the sound, different sounds in the different guns. So you understand if it's a defensive or if it's an offensive gun. And when you hear a defensive gun come out right next to you, that's what Killinger did there. Understanding that was an AK-12 that came out to kill his teammate. Killinger popped that doorway, get that instant refrag. And nobody, only Stray Jack really close to OBJ. Right on the doorway. Now Valicious taking that southern door. I'm sorry, the western door. Killinger does spot him coming through the doorway. Leaving 3v2.
I think we better approach from the other side then.
And Furious, this upstairs and the automotive, it seems like a great place to be, but you got so much exposure. There used to be smaller windows up here, more coverage for you, and now you're just completely exposed. You know, you want to get that high ground, but what Koiz has done to the high ground here is leave it more exposed. Definitely not a bad thing. Got to trade up your strategies a little bit. The other two are working far west, trying a different approach. Furious Daddy's going to watch this angle, looking right on the doorway. Novia's coming through the west door. Furious gonna abandon automotive. Also gonna work to the west side. Stray Jack is going to pick up on these audio cues behind him. Killinger knowing somebody's close by. Does find somebody. Does find Furious Daddy. All down to one man, Novius. And Stray Jack did call him out, which is Killinger's lasers coming on this doorway. Oh, and Killinger did find Novius in the other doorway. Beginners going up 3-2 here on map 2. Oh, we had a drop on the Dead Logic side. I believe that was Novelicious. Maybe he was just jumping in. Oh, there he is back. Didn't like the way his KD looked, so he backed out, jumped back in, clean slate, 0-0 all the way across the board. Nah, I'm just kidding. I don't know that, but it's funny to mention that sometimes somebody has a bad KD or they got a team kill. You'll see it in the pub lobbies. They're like, oh man, I don't want everybody to see this. And they'll take their headset off and jump back in and clean slate. But not saying Navi did that this time around. Probably just DC quickly. It happens. Internet technology is a funny thing. You're talking about playing with people all across the world. You have one quick glitch of the power outage, internet issues, and you lose connection to your headset and you have to start over. So it happens. Technology is not perfect. I guarantee everybody here has had an issue where the internet just dropped out of nowhere, or you have a lightning storm and a power glitched and maybe it just went out for a second. That second matters. Gone so high, it's like the bottom of a tunnel. Ooh, a lot of two-story pushes here on the center maintenance building. Or Paz getting snow over in the automotive shop. Killinger getting Kiri, and they are not wasting any time. Novelicious up on the top. Gonna hear Killinger coming up. Depends who shoots first here.
I killed one inside warehouse.
Novelicious does get Killinger.
One on the roof of warehouse.
IC does call out Novelicious, second story warehouse. That's gonna have Pause and Stray Jack looking for him. Got him. The importance of call outs for y'all out there. If you're new to the game, you know, you're trying to be secretive and hold your position without being spotted, and you spot somebody, call-outs are an amazing thing, man. Get on that radio, tell your friends, your teammates where those people are at. Maybe they have a perfect view on them and they just can't see them. I see shooting pre-fire through the radio door. Dead Logic down to 2 members, both inside objective. Icy finding Novius.
God fucking damn it.
Stray Jack right outside the doorway. Novius had to flash himself there. Stray Jack finding Furious Daddy, all down to 1 member. Now they know he's here. They're gonna just come in and start firing. Beginners do get the round here, going up 4-2. What up, Spartan? Elcano? Again. Elco Nero? If you're still here, El Condero, you're gonna have to let me know how you pronounce that. Oh yeah? I know. Radio room. Video killed the radio star. It's basically what I am right now, a radio star. Did you guys know in the well objective, you were left with an important Easter egg, which be this monocap. Did you know the monocap is a cap so fast that time is irrelevant? And if you're not singing Video Killed the Radio Star right now, you're in your teens. Killinger throwing a flash out early on this side. Nobody in this side. So they do realize there's a south push. I see getting exposed there in the market by Novius. Killinger coming through market. Needs to pre-fire those boxes. Novius is still in the corner. He does get the window, but then Furious Daddy does get the revive there on Killinger. Excellent work there. Quickly bringing it into a 3v3. Air frag a little bit too high. Cooked it a little too long. We got 2 in the football courtyard. Soccer courtyard, football, depending on what country you're in. Kiri clearing out this little courtyard area, making sure nobody's here. Smoils does hear all this though. Smoils is on the other side of that wall. Kiri's got 2 defenders to deal with on that edge. High flash out by Smoils, slowing down Kiri. Now Valicious in the tunnel right behind the radio room. Pause second story looking down towards OBJ. Nav's got to get a little antsy here. He's going to want to push. And he has the time to. If he can get straight jack, and he does, the cap is open.
-1.
Got to get this here. Furious can get right under Paus's nose. He stays wide, but he gets Smoils. So many options for a cap right now. Kiri comes in from this side. Gets right underneath him. Oh, Pause does rotate, so you cannot get that cap anymore from there. Furious getting shot from the back. Furious cannot. What's he hitting? I don't understand what he's hitting. That was a lot of shots to try to get. There must have been some heck of a kill or hitbox going on in that area, because he just unloaded I don't know how many rounds to try to get that kill. Dead Logic not giving up. I mean, they technically, yes, they have lost the match due to the points. Even if they run away with it on 6 points here, you know, you're only going up 7 to 9. So, but they're not giving up. Still fighting hard here. Video kill a radio star. Nice little oil slick, oil leak going on. Whoa, who stole the engine out of this thing? Chop chop.
I mean, you crossing that road like this is not excusable. Don't do that, please.
It worked.
Fucking died.
He died.
Don't push forward, more or less.
It's gonna be dangerous for me to go through east.
Oh, Killinger looking for that quick spawn. You possibly spotted somebody there.
2 at repair.
Pause calling out. 2 guys going to repair shop.
Echo 4.
Ooh, I see Woods thinking he killed
One in the
somebody.
northeast corner of the garage.
Called out Echo 4. Maybe it's a location. If it's not a location, he called out the wrong kill count. Icy taking shots at Kiri. Jack from behind. Trade Jack on billboard roof. They are surrounding. You can look at the blue arrows. Beginners are surrounding the OBJ. Putting pressure from all sides. That makes everybody really nervous. Not sure where to hide, which side to
-1.
Abolitious does get one here. Him and Curie side by side. Killinger, quick peek in the corners, looking, baiting any shots, making sure he is safe. But Curie's watching, whoa, was watching this doorway. Things slow down a bit. Curie does get paused. Pause is only down though. Now he's confirmed. Killinger does get Abolitious there in the football courtyard. But Curie is going to find Killinger. Who did? Oh, maybe not. Not alive. And Kiri does get Killinger in the back. All down and obvious here. And Kiri to hold back. Straight Jack. Wow, what a grenade by Straight Jack. Unfortunately landed on the wrong side of the rocks.
Footsteps north.
We had all that action and still almost 3.5 minutes left. Plenty of time for Straight Jack. No need to rush. He's one wall away, one doorway away from being on objective here. Beginners are 1 point from ending this match. Dead Logic needs to hold it, gain some points. Straight Jack taking a wide flank here. Straight Jack might be in a good spot to find Curie through that window. Straight Jack got lasers on what it would be objective. Doesn't quite see anybody. He's gonna have to worry about the other doorway where Curie's sitting right now. Because Curie pops this at the right time, he is gonna find Straight Jack. Onward timing for you folks right there. Oh, and Carey does pop that window right there. Fine, Straight Jack. Tying it up, 4-4. What a map too, man. What a map here on Sand. The action just doesn't stop here. That is for sure. This is it, folks. This is the last round for this matchup. First of 5, best of 9. And the objective change, we are going right in front of us here. Would be like a courtyard, or you know, fruit stand, fruit courtyard, market courtyard, however you want to call it. Used to have like drapery walls, but Koi's did change it this past week or two. Solid walls, lots of windows, lots of doorways, which gives you even more coverage, honestly. You know, we always say that this map has created, you know, less coverage, but this objective has given you more because the drapery walls were all penetrable, and so were the fruit stands that were before. So getting to this point was tough. The only thing, there was a rock wall right here on the corner. It did pretty much take the corner of this building, so you were able to hide behind that, but anything on this side was all penetrable before. Very excited to see how this plays out here. Last round.
Shipyard, Carrick. Yo, what the fuck?
Okay, I prefer shipyard. Bye. No.
What they're seeing here is Koi's put a nice, beautiful sign in here. All the other maps that have been created and distances to them. Killinger outside, does get taken down by Novius, but does also get somebody on his side. The flank worked a bit. Bring Dead Logic down to 2 members already. 3v2. Missed a lot. Everybody had the same idea earlier. Everybody jumped outside. Paz and Stray Jack really close to OBJ here. And where is that third beginner? Smoyle's still outside working on that flank. Side, that's gonna be a little bit too long to go all the way around. Taking a quick peek in the football courtyard, doesn't see anybody. Oh, onward timing. Just missed Furious Daddy there.
Echo 3.
Got Novius and Furious Daddy all alone. Stray Jack is gonna come in contact here. Stray Jack does peek the doorway.
Echo 2.
Gets Furious Daddy. Novius does hear them sounds. Just waiting for Stray Jack to peek that doorway. Oh my gosh, look at that timing. You gotta be kidding me. He held that angle for probably a good 20 seconds, and the second that he moved away, Stray Jack does finally come out and peek that doorway. I know I always say it, but onward timing is the thing. You do everything right. You could hold a line for 4 minutes, and the second that you look the other way, you get shot from the line you just watched. It's a real thing. Pressure's on for Novius right now. He knows somebody is over there. Still almost 2 minutes left. Last mat. Again, folks, for those that don't know, this is what Novius is seeing. He has no idea where some of these players are. This is why it becomes so tense. Double flash, should get pause here. They need a crash objective right now. Novius coming around. They're doing a little round to Rosie. Novius gets another one. Oh, but Stray Jack and Smoils gets the last second shot. Oh, wow. I mean, that was impressive. I mean, beautiful double flash by Novius. Little ring around to Rosie. Novius gets in, and you can see it right in that doorway. He was 1 foot away from being in protective cover and possibly getting around to the other side and getting them shots on. Wow. I mean, beginners, wow, you know, beginners are tough. Beginners have been top 3 to 5, you know, teams in the world. They're an extremely tough team. For Dead Logic to go 5-4 on the last map, you know, shows how hard Dead Logic has been practicing and the talent that they got on their team. I mean, GG's to everybody. You know, we want to thank you all for being here for sure. Appreciate you in the chat, everybody hanging out. Very fun times. Take a look at that scorecard. Oh, too late. I apologize. They all done left me. But I hope you all have a wonderful Sunday. A lot of matchups coming up tonight. If you're playing tonight, good luck to you. I play at 7 p.m. Eastern time. We play Violence of Action. Hopefully, maybe it gets casted tonight. If not, not a big deal. Lots of, you know, spicy matchups tonight. I want to thank you all for being here this evening. This is the IVRL Summer Showdown, week number 6. Beginners versus Dead Logic. Beginners run away with it here. Take one last look on the total score. 10-5. Beginners over Dead Logic. And again, I want to thank you all. Have a good night. God bless y'all.